Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to scrapbooking my Disney fantasy cruise that my husband and I went on. And it is also 30 days of sketches and I am participating today. So this is day 10 created by Cindy Brown. As you can see, it is here. It does call for 3 small photos and I have a big old pile of photos. These are the towel animals that we received. Some of them are duplicate photos, or maybe not duplicate photos, but like this guy's a little farther away, this guy's a little bit closer. So I plan on having 2 towel animal pages, but I'm going to use this sketch to do one of them. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I've gone ahead and picked out my papers. I have also picked out the 3 photos that I am going to include on this page, and I went ahead and scrapbooked them. So, no, that's what I'm doing now. I'm scrapbooking them. I went ahead and trimmed them down. So we have 3 little towel animals that we have going on here. We have the swans that are in a lovey motif on top of a heart. We also have Wally and elephant. So I'm going to go ahead and put those down here on the layout. I was toying around with the idea of treating this khaki star paper as a border paper on this layout. However, I decided that I would rather have it as kind of an accent paper instead of containing the layout. The reason why I decided I did not need to contain this layout was because this is going to be a 2-pager, not 2 pagers under with the, like it's going to be a 2-page, 1 continuous layout, but they will coordinate. So if I have this khaki star paper, I can use more of that fiber scraps paper, and I do have another sheet of this diagonal striped paper that I can use to wrap up the tail, Lord in heaven, the towel animals here. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to use the sketch tomorrow for that. I don't even know what the sketch looks like. Or if I'm going to do my own thing, or if I'm just going to do a completely different layout altogether. I got to make that decision, and I have not made it yet. I decide to go ahead and matte these photos on some brighter yellow paper, right? Like I'm combining kind of these muted colors along with the bright colors, and I feel if I do enough of them throughout the album, it's not going to feel weird, right? Like it's just going to feel like that is the theme. And that is what I'm going for. So I also have this little piece that says this ship has character, Disney Cruise Line. So I'm going to use that as a decoration. Now, because this isn't like a pretty layout or I can't say it's not a pretty layout, but because it's not a bit of a fancy layout, I should say, I'm not going to embellish to the level that it is on the sketch. And that's because I want the star of the show really to be these towel animals because they were fabulous. Loved going in. We would come in the early evening each night, and there would be a towel animal and chocolates, and it was just fantastic, right? Just an awesome time to get those. I did decide I was going to bring out that little tag that said first class, and I was going to say first class towel animals. But I ended up going in a different direction. I have this chipboard banner that's been chilling on my desk while I have been figuring out my Disney scrapbooking life. Currently, almost all of it is on a cart, but I am toying with the idea of putting it back into my shelves. I haven't made that decision yet, you guys. I'm still kind of messing with it and seeing how it goes. But this banner was chilling out on the desk, and I decided this would be a great time to use it. I am going to use this crochet thread and make it actually be a banner hanging on some thread. Now, fun fact, my tiny attacher is funky. I can't get it to staple, and I can't tell if it is broken or if I've got something down in there. I think it looks like a staple has kind of gotten itself jammed down there and it's a little bit of a wreck. So I need to figure that out and get that undone because, you know, you need a tiny attacher or, yep, it is a staple that is jammed down there. Okay, I think I just figured out my problem. So, hooray. But anyway, it's given me a fit. As you can see, I'm messing with it a little bit. I decide not to continue mess with it and just move along and grab my larger stapler. So the staples that are on here are a little bit larger than I would normally choose to use. But like I said, yep, I think that fixed it. Like I said, I needed to do the things, right? I needed to get this layout done and do the things. And yes, I just fixed the tiny attacher. So that is super exciting. Really love it when I can fix the stuff. Okay, so I am going to put down the banner here. I'm going to have a couple of curly cues. I'm going to do curly cues on either end of the banner. I'm also going to have a curly cue facing up and a curly cue facing down. Now the facing down curly cue ends up being covered up a good amount by the other A, but that's fine. I am not stressing out about it whatsoever. And then you'll be able to see I'm using my ATG. I also bring in my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. I find it to work really well for these things. So I'm going to go ahead and get these bad boys down there. And then I will add just a couple more things and the layout will be finished. So not a whole lot on this layout. I did toy with the idea of popping the photos up on some fun foam to give it a little bit of lift. But again, I've got a lot of photos, and I don't want this to be a 6 or 7 album edition. You know what I mean? I'm thinking 2, maybe 3 tops. So I'm trying not to go ridiculously thick while still adding depth and thickness to the pages. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find that healthy balance. I don't know why I just repeated myself twice when I said that, but you know, it is what it is. So I go ahead and get that down. I'm going to staple it. I miss it, and then had to staple it again. This is where I'm trying to figure out what the title is going to be, right? Like, I've got magical. I know something's got to go down there. Something else. I mean, I guess I could have just left it as magical, but I felt like I needed another word. So I'm looking at these die cuts and I see the word friends and I'm like, perfect. Magical friends works for the little towel animal guys. Finally, what I'm going to do is bring in some pink to kind of go with the salmony pink color in the striped background. I've got a couple of scallop shells. I'll put one up here with Mickey, and then I will tuck one over here in the F of the word friends. Now, I might go back and add some splatters or some enamel dots or something. I might, maybe, we'll see. We'll see when we finish the other layout that'll coordinate with this if I feel like I have the need to do that. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this layout. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.